What's up? I just ate a couple minutes ago, lunch. I also had breakfast this morning. I had chicken and rice. And for lunch I had a burger. I had some fries with that, and then I had 2 slices of pepperoni pizza and a cup of chocolate milk. It was good. It's good food. Yeah. I'm back here now. I finished reading The Hobbit and I started Lord of the Rings this morning. I need to work on some schoolwork stuff today. It's 2 o'clock now, so day's not over yet. But yeah, I need to do that. And I'd like to read a little bit more today if I can. Might not be able to though. I don't know. Or I just might not do it, I guess. I don't know. I'd like to go to the gym later too, after dinner. So we'll see what happens with that. I need to start going more often because I feel like I'm slimming down a bit. Too much. But yeah. Hair's getting really thick too. It's poofy. I don't know. Not much else happening today. My class got canceled earlier. I figured that was gonna happen because he was sick yesterday. The professor, that is. And so he's sick again today. He said he'll be back for our class on Thursday though. Why couldn't he miss that one? So I only have 2 classes. Oh. But yeah. I watched part of the Fellowship of the Ring extended edition during lunch while I was eating. So, watching the movie and reading the book at the same time. What? Not like at the same exact time, but watching the movie while I'm in the midst of reading the book, I guess. Yeah. So I did that. I don't know, I might put my clothes away today. I need to do it sometime soon, so today or tomorrow, hopefully. If not one of those days, it's gonna be Friday, for sure. Yeah. 2 weeks till my meeting with SBSU about orientation stuff, I guess, and getting stuff set up for me to be there. And then it's another week from that I'll be home for Thanksgiving break, and then I'll only have a few more weeks after that of being here, and then I go home for good, which would be nice. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to be back home. Hopefully I can get in touch with probably Creighton. He's probably gonna be the one I have to talk to about working during the school year. I don't know that I'll hear back, but I'm gonna try messaging just in case. I know Morgan did it, but he also didn't take a break. He was just there the whole time. We'll see. Chances are, if I don't get in to work there during the winter, I'll pick up a job somewhere else for that period of time, and then I'll just hop back on over, and this summer, and then I'll just stay there throughout the school year, which would be nice. I'd like to work there. Hopefully they're as willing and able to work with my schedule as they were Morgan's, because chances are we had different schedules because he was only taking a couple courses at a time, because he was in college for 8 fucking years. Don't know what he was doing. It'll be nice. I'd hope to be there. He also did live a little bit further away from Dow Gardens, so he had a longer of a drive to get there, so I'm sure that was a little bit more time off the work schedule that he had. But I live just a few minutes away from there, so I can just go there, go to work. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if I could get that sorted out for sure. I like working there. People are nice. It's not too hard to work. It's fun work for sure. I like doing it. Unless it's rainy and I have to wash pots or something. Or trays. Washing trays is worse. I hate washing trays. It's honestly not that bad. It kind of sucks when you're stuck doing it with the bad people there, though. No, I'm a fairly diverse music person. I like lots of different genres. Last year, one of the only times I washed trays, it was, I think, the first rainy day we had. Someone's talking outside my door. But yeah, it was the first rainy day we had, and it was like me, I forget who I was with. It might have been me, Ben. It was me, Ben, and someone else. It might have been CG. It's either him or Noah. I don't remember. Who else could it have been? It was either CG or Noah, I think. Because I didn't... TJ wasn't working there at the time. And I didn't really know Jackson at the time, so it wasn't him. And there weren't... The only guy that worked there, I think, was Liam. Which I didn't really talk to Liam. I mean, and Gabe, but Gabe, he was on tree crew, so he was never there. He was always on the other side with Brian. That's everyone, though. Yeah. TJ started, I think, 2 weeks after me. But yeah. Anyways, it was, we were sitting there, washing the trays. It was Noah. I'm pretty sure it was Noah. It was Noah and it was Ben. And the music, she was playing like musical stuff. Like, I don't listen to musicals. I don't like musicals, really. They're not my thing. I'm not really a play person either. I don't like plays. It's just, it's never really been my thing. There are people who are really into it. Nathan loves the musical music. I don't know. It's not my thing. My cousin Joey, he loves musicals. He writes plays in his free time. They're always weird. And like about people he knows, and they're just kind of weird stories. Like, it's like if there's drama in his friend group, he'll write plays about it, and it's kind of fucking weird. Especially when you're one of the characters in it. Like, I don't like that. It's weird. Anyways. But yeah. I've never been a play person. I've never liked plays or musicals, really. I liked Shrek the musical when I was younger. But that's because it was Shrek. Shrek's awesome. Everyone loves Shrek. Who doesn't like Shrek? Shrek's so funny. Anyways. But yeah, it was just weird, like, playing the music out loud. You can pick any music. And she picked musical music. And it was always like, I don't know. I don't really like any of the music in musicals, but I feel like there are some songs that I could stand more than others. Like if it was Hamilton, I'd be like, okay, well, at least this is like history, so there's kind of a story there. It's like the music is coherent, makes sense, I guess. But I don't know, they were just like weird songs. That wasn't my thing. And the year before that, the only time I really I washed trays quite a bit before that. And there's this girl, Abby, who works there. She worked there last year, the year before, and the year before that, I think. And there's a girl, Rachel, who was like, picture your stereotypical lesbian. Buzz cut, baseball cap, pit vipers. She was chewing sunflower seeds a lot, and she'd always just like spit them out the golf cart. I'm like, come on, this is your job. Act a little more professional. But yeah, she didn't get fired. She was close to getting fired. She did not get asked to come back though. Anyways, she would always like throw the trays and they'd splash water, and I didn't like her. I didn't like Abby really either. We always made fun of Noah because we thought Abby had a crush on him, and so we'd always be like, Noah, where's your girl at, whenever she didn't show up to work. I think there was one day where both of them weren't at work, and so we all texted Noah and we're like, you hanging out with your girl today? It was funny. We had fun. It was nice having a group of guys like mess around with each other. I miss that for sure. And I don't think Noah's gonna come back. He said he'd come back if he didn't get an internship, but I'm sure he's gonna get one. Right? I think he would. In Maine. And then I feel like the other guys, Jackson said he wanted to stay there through the school year, which I don't know that he'd be able to. I don't know that he did either. Yeah, but I think he'd probably come back. I don't think TJ's coming back. They didn't really like TJ because he didn't really do a whole lot, and he was gone a lot. Ben might come back. I could see Ben coming back for sure. The only thing that was bad was he took 2 week-long vacations. And then I'm sure they'd like to have CG back because Carter was a hard worker. But yeah, he rarely took days off. I don't know that he's coming back, but if he were to want to come back, I'm sure they'd offer him a spot there. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to have friends. Yeah, anyways. Rachel and Abby, they hated each other. And so it was always a nightmare when you had to wash trays and both of them were down there. Because it just like, whenever we'd get breaks, they'd just be like talking shit about the other person. And it's like, okay, I don't really care. Like, I don't really like either of you. You're both pretty annoying. But yeah. Anyways, I would like to go back. I'm pretty sure Abby said it was going to be her last year working there too. So it'll be weird if I'm returning and then there's just no one else I know. But at the same time, that's kind of how it was for Morgan, I guess. Like, people he knew didn't really stay except for the full-time staff. I don't know that Claire would be there again. She's been there for a few years. And she's a seasonal, but she's not rotational, like Morgan was. She did robotics in high school too, for her school. So we talked about that a bit, but I didn't talk to her except for when we were on the same crew 2 years ago. But yeah. She's nice. Just don't really know her well. She was like best friends with Abby, I think. So but yeah. There were some cool people there. Hopefully there are cool people again, because granted, I may not get asked back, but they said they pretty much told me I was going to get asked back. So I will go back for sure. It'll be weird to see who's there this year. It was really weird seeing the people I liked from the year before not there, like Gabe and Aiden, and that was it. Those are the only two I really liked besides Noah. But yeah. It's definitely gonna be weird to see who's there, who isn't there. Hopefully there are some people I know coming back. Not hopefully they're cool people that are new that I can get along with. But yeah, the plan's to try to get there for the school year, but if I can't do that in the summer, like I said. But yeah, I should probably go do some schoolwork. I love you, I miss you, and I'll talk to you more later. Peace.